It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. John Gray will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. Been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Will Myers strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for San Diego, first baseman, number 4.
Grounded to short. Reyes has it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Now he'll step off. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. And if you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a gold glove from 2014. And that should tell you everything you need to know.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Well, you don't typically see or hear a lot of complaints about Hendricks' zone, Matt. Pretty fair all the way around.
Tap foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Robbie Erlin is on the mound for game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you can see there, he's been very dependable all year long. He's making his 30th start here in this one.
DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
shot toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
What a tremendous year with the bat he's had. Right now, 4th in the league in average.
From the stretch. Ball 1. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that #1 spot in home runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner from second crosses the plate, and the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Nolan Arenado will come forward now and in an early RBI spot. And he's the right guy to have up there, as he currently sits in 5th place in the National League runs batted in category.
Well, when you look at him right now, he's right in the prime of his career. And clearly, that's resulting in big things for him.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For Gonzalez, he's pushed that doubles total all the way to 46 now with that last one a moment ago. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Liner towards second. And reined in, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He enters this game atop the senior circuit in home runs, so his elite power has been on display all year. He can certainly change a game with only 1 swing, so we'll see if he shines bright in this one.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, first thoughts about Kemp or what he can do with the bat at the plate, but he's not bad in the field either. Doesn't have the speed to play center field efficiently, but he's got a power arm and will get his fair share of outfield assists.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Around third, Gonzalez heading home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already. And that last one was smoked.
Brandon Geyer will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castro is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And they will not get Reyes at the plate as he's in there safely.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rockies 4 and the Padres nothing. Matt Kemp comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Gonzalez. Makes the play, 1 away.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball, and it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Chopped foul wide of first.
That's foul.
One out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to elevate the fastball in that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Derek Norris steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. LeMahieu. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. John Gray strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, he smoked the fastball, so we'll see how they approach him in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here, because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him, because he would have taken his head off.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in, because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the run is in to score from second. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, what a great throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third. So this is a nice throw to gun him down and at least get an out on the play.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Runner at second here with one man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rockies 5 and the Padres nothing. Manny Carrara leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
No strikes.
Now a hard liner toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field.
Upton
Somehow he
Jr.
gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs and the RBI count at 35. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Change up, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Standing in now, Robbie Erlin. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Paulson scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ben Paulson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Ben Paulson.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Guyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Leonel Campos is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while.
The catcher, number 4, Nick.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Castro in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Now at the plate, John Gray. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 7-0. Will Myers will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
First delivery to him on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Drilled to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Yonhervis Solarte digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Matt Kemp is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Grounded to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. DJ LeMahieu is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
0-1, here it comes. 1-1.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is flared out towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Center fielder number 19.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
The right fielder number
Here's
5.
Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Nolan Arenado will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with it.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Upton has a read on it. And the inning is over. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. We're through 4. It's the Rockies 8 and the Padres nothing. Marwin Gonzalez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
And that's their first hit of the ball game right there. It may just lead to their first run as well. You can see he's got 3 on his mind from the very outset. And that's the first ray of light his guys have seen all game long.
Derek Norris will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-1 game.
Oh, man. Fair to say that didn't take too long. A leadoff triple on the first pitch, followed up by an RBI single on the second. Man, I've heard of quick strike offenses, but come on.
Into the box now, Manny Carrara, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Here it comes, 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Full count. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Melvin Upton Jr. Steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One and one, here it comes. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Corey Spangenberg will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Spangenberg.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Padres 1. Carson Amos is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ben Paulson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Ben Paulson.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp giving chase. 1 away.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Settling in now, Brandon Guyer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Hundley.
Nick Hundley will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And on 0-2, I think they want this thing down, and it's just a complete miss. Well, not really any reason to challenge up there when you're in the driver's seat on the mound.
John Gray will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Will Myers will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Elvis Castro will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
And, you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonhervis Solarte. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
1-1.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. DJ LeMahieu gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castro on the move. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Around first, digging for 2 now, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
8 runs on 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. And not in time as the second run scores. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Nolan Arenado will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
A runner in scoring position with none out. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 33 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box, Ben Paulson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Upton is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
And here's a look at the numbers from the last time he took the hill. And hey, he wound up getting the win in relief. So he'd like to see his guys wind up on the winning end of this one, too.
Jose Reyes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. This is in the air to left field. On the move is Kemp. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Brandon Geyer will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
John Gray gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Gregor Blanco.
Swing and a looper to left. Kemp over to his left. And that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Chad Qualls will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Matt Kemp will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Marwin Gonzalez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ball game.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Ball sets. Here's the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
In now, Manny Carrara, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Ground ball right side. Spin throw. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
Melvin Upton Jr. ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Geyer has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Rockies lead this one 12-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Vincent will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 50, Nick Vincent. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 73.
DJ LeMahieu will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. On the ground to third. There is Solarte. And he's set down, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So standing in, Charlie Blackmon. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Carlos Gonzalez will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
He waits. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with one away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Ben Paulson comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, now a line drive, and he's not going to have a play on it in right. This ball gets down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Gonzalez scores.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. EK, you can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Into the box now, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The run scores from second.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook. Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
Brandon Geyer is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Yeah, this fella, pitcher number 4 already, and it's starting to look like more of the same.
It doesn't look like he's going to be the answer either. Some days it just doesn't matter who you trot out there. They've hit everything in sight.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Reyes rounds third. He's headed for home. The tag from Norris, and he is out at the plate.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of panning out as they tag him out at the plate easily.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, you know, he's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there. He's looking for the right formula, but he hasn't been able to find it.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. A bare-handed pickup, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 16-3. Jose Perella will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Jose Perella.
Walls is ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Will Myers.
Will Myers will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Elvis Castro will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Jan
Hervis Solarte will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Matt Kemp will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Chopped out to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, kind of a high chopper. This is a tough play for a shortstop on the move. Winds up beating it out.
Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit hard towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Rockies lead it 16-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Villanueva will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 23, Carlos Villanueva. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 7th spot. Number 7, Russell.
Andres Blanco is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard liner to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Colorado's out in front, 16-4. A look there at the Daniels and Fisher Tower here in the Mile High City as we welcome you back to what remains of this one from Coors Field. Simon Castro will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Derek Norris will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit hard to the right side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7.
Reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from here in Colorado immediately following the conclusion of the game. Stepping in, Russell Franklin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Melvin Upton Jr. stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
The 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Into the box, Jose Pirela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Sinking line drive out to right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it, and they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he was really a tough out up there. You see all the hits. He also chipped in with a home run. He was a difference here, no doubt about it.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 16-4. Good night from Denver.